When finding weighted averages using counts, you've got to kind of find whatever you're trying to find, whether it be cost or GPA or whatever, you're finding a total on the top divided by however many pieces make up your total on the bottom. And you're thinking, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Well, let's do number one. A survey asked 60 people how much they expect to spend on Christmas presents this year. Survey results showed that 15 people plan to spend $50, 31 people plan to spend $60, 10 plan to spend $75, and 4 plan to spend $100. What's the average amount spent by people? So we're thinking you want to find the total amount spent divided by the total people. Okay? So in terms of the counts, so what we're thinking about is, let's talk about the number of people, how much they spent, and then we'll do the total. Okay? So it says that, let me change colors just for fun here. They say 15 people plan to spend $50. Well, it's all 15 spend $50. They spent a total of $750. And then they said 31 people plan to spend $60. Well, 31 times 60 is 1,860. And then they said 10 plan to spend $75, which is $750. And 4 people plan to spend $100, which is $400. So now we're looking at total spent. Right? This is the total spent. These are the total people. So the total amount spent is $3,760. That's totaled here, divided by the 60 people. When I do that, I get an average of $62.67. That's the average, the weighted average, of how much these people are spending on Christmas. Number 2. Ken recently returned from a road trip he took as part of his summer vacation. On his trip away from home, he made 2 stops to buy gas. He first purchased, I'm just going to write this down, 11, so this is gallons, and this is how much he paid. 11 gallons at $3.23 a gallon. Then he purchased 14 gallons at $2.89 a gallon. On his way home, he only made 1 stop, and he bought 17 gallons at $2.76. Looks like his gas tank continues to grow. So what's the average cost per gallon? So we've got to find how much it cost him. Well, for each of these, if I think 11 gallons at $3.23, I multiply. That gas trip cost him $35.53. The next one, 14 gallons at $2.89, cost him $40.46. The third one, 17 gallons at $2.76, cost him $46.92. So we're thinking total cost divided by total gallons. So the total cost here is $122.91 on gas, and he bought 42 gallons. So his average cost was $2.93 per gallon. That last trip at $2.76 really brought down his overall average. All right, so GPA, probably the one that makes the most sense in your world. When you're figuring a GPA, an A is worth 4 points, a B is worth 3, C is 2, D is 1, and you failed, you get 0 points. So this is similar. I call these quality points, is how I refer to them when I teach it. So basically, to find your GPA, you're taking total quality points divided by your total credits, because it matters how many credits you took. So that's kind of the concept here. Now, you earn these points per credit hour, okay? So when you're looking down at this piece, for Math 212, which for us is Calculus 2, you got a B. A B is worth 3 points. 4 credit hours, at 3 points per credit hours, you earned 12 quality points for calculus. Now for science, you failed it, which makes sense because science is, hard. 3 times 0 is 0. You earned no points for science, but those credits will still count in your GPA. Accounting, you got a B. A B is 3 points, 3 credit hours. 3 times 3, you earned 9 quality points from that. And then your capstone class, you got a C, which is a 2 points. 1 credit times 2 points, you earn 2 points. So your total quality points that you earned, 12 plus 9 plus 2 is 23. So you earned 23 quality points, and then you have to look at how many credit hours did you take. 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 11. You took 11 credit hours. 23 divided by 11 gives you a GPA of 2.09 for that semester. All right, let's do another one of those. Credit for science, you got a B. A B is 3 points. 5 times 3, you earned 15 quality points. Foundations, you got an A. Good job, 4 points. 2 credits times 4 points each gives you 8 quality points. English, you got an A. Good job, 4 points. 3 times 4, you earned 12 quality points. Philosophy, you got a B. It's a good grade. 3 times 3, you got 9 points. French, 1 point. Nope. I don't even know anything about French. You earned 4 points there. So, total quality points, if we add those together, you earned 48 quality points. And remember, we're talking quality points over credits. So, we've got your 48 quality points divided by how many credits did you take? Well, when I add these up, you took 17 credit hours. That's a full load, right? Huge. 48 divided by 17, you have a GPA of 2.82 for that particular semester. And those are a couple examples of weighted averages with counts.